We bet you didn't know these 9 weird facts about United States history. The word weird has come a long way. It was first related to destiny or the power to control one's fate, and from there it started meaning odd or uncanny. America has plenty of weirdness in its closet. You may have lived in the US your whole life without realizing that something totally normal for you seems bizarre to people from other parts of the world. Who knew that the first president of America used to smoke weed every day? Or what's the official language of the US? So dress as Captain America and scream about how much you love freedom, all while hearing 9 weird facts about the US that almost faded into obscurity. Number 9. Size of America. Because it's so bloody huge, the US is divided into 50 states, all of which are united. Notice what I've done here? The smallest is Rhode Island, which is 1,545 square miles, and the largest is Alaska with over 663,000 square miles. If you do a size comparison with Alaska, it's about 4 times as big as California. Number 8. U.S. presidents. The first president, George Washington, used to grow hemp and smoke weed every day. The founding fathers spent the first few drafts of the Declaration of Independence on hemp paper. And statistically speaking, I think the deadliest job in all of America is the presidency. Out of 46 men who have held the post, 4 have been murdered while in office. Don't judge our research, we're just connecting the dots. I mean, guys, just look at Gerald Ford. He was the only man to beat both president and vice president, but wasn't elected to either post. Number 7. Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell hasn't been heard since George Washington's birthday in 1846. The bell was first rung on July the 8th, 1776, to celebrate the first public reading of the Declaration of Independence. Nobody knows when the bell first cracked, but some argue that it was during the Revolutionary War of 1824. Number 6. U.S. official language. English is the most commonly spoken, but you might feel shocked to learn that there's actually no official language in the U.S. How crazy! Number 5. U.S. flag. The current 50-star American flag was designed by a 17-year-old as a school project in 1958. He only got a B- for the project. Poor child. For the record, there have been 28 official versions of the U.S. flag. Number 4. Hilarious name fact. Just 2.5 million people lived in the USA in 1776, but today 318 million people live in the US, and at least 189 of these citizens are named LOL, and apparently about 4 are named Sex. I don't think it's that much of a dumb idea. It makes sense to name your kids after where they came from. Number 3. Abraham Lincoln Wrestling. Abraham Lincoln was a pro wrestler as a young man. He was only defeated once out of approximately 300 matches. He made it to the Wrestling Hall of Fame with the honor of Outstanding American, but speculation is that these matches were faked, especially after Lincoln's famous "Douglas is a little girl" address before his last fight. Number 2. State love for milk. The state of Montana loves milk. In fact, Montana has 3 times as many cows as it does people. It should be called Moo-tana. Anybody got it? Number 1. Code of honor for poop shooting. I bet you didn't know that diarrhea was the leading cause of death in soldiers in the American Civil War, and soldiers had a code of honor against shooting someone who was pooping. Well, at least we've never heard something that brings a tear to my eye and makes me feel disgusted at the same time. Whether you're from the US or not, can you add any strange American facts to the list? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.